morning, my dear students. Today let us discuss some programs of DSP. First of all, let us discuss problem like this. For example, here note down the problem. Let us note down the problem. Find the following summation. Find the following summations. So in that the first bit is summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity del of n minus 2 into sine 2n. Okay, so remember, while solving like these problems, first of all let us check what type of function is given in a problem. So in a given problem, what is given here? The function, that is it is unit impulse, shifted version of unit impulse. But we know that a unit impulse is del of n is equal to 1 for n is equal to 0, del of n is equal to 0 otherwise. That means we know that the graphical representation of unit impulse, that is for along x-axis we are going to take n value. For n is equal to 0, whose value, that is del of n value is equal to 1, and remaining cases for n is greater than 0 and n is less than 0, whose value is 0, whose amplitude value is 0. Only at n is equal to 0 only we have the value 1. Okay, we are going to make this into del of 0. How we are going to make this value is del of 0? By substituting n value is equal to 2. No need to substitute n is equal to minus infinity, just by making the function here, the unit impulse function value 1, we will get the answer. Okay, so let us write down the given problem, that is n is equal to minus infinity to infinity. So del of n minus 2 into sine 2n, which is equal to, so according to this concept, okay, let us change this. That is, so we are going to make the function this value 1, that is by substituting n value is equal to 2, 2 minus 2 into sine of 2 into 2, that is equal to del 0 sine 4. We know that the value of del 0 value, that is del of 0, for n value is equal to 0, whose amplitude value is 1, that is 1 into sine 4, which is equal to sine 4. In this way we can solve the problem. Like this, let us take one more example, that is second problem. Summation n is equal to 0 to infinity del of n into e power 2n. Solution. సో ఇక్కడ కూడా మనకి గివెన్ ప్రాబ్లంలో ఫంక్షన్ ఏమి ఇచ్చాడు? హియర్ del of n. Del of n means unit impulse. So by substituting n value is equal to 0, what we will get? Del of 0 into e power 0. E power 0 value 1. That is whose value 1. Okay, let us do that. N is equal to 0 to infinity. So del of n into e power 2n. నేను ఇందాక ఏం చెప్పాను? గివెన్ ప్రాబ్లంలో ఫంక్షన్ ఏదైతే ఉందో ఆ ఫంక్షన్ వాల్యూ కంప్లీట్గా 1 అయ్యేటట్టు చూసుకోవాలి. అంటే we know that the unit impulse, so that is unit impulse is represented like this, that is whose value will be 1 for n is equal to 0. So del of n value is 1. Otherwise, that is n is greater than 0 and n is less than 0, whose value 0 kabatti we are going to make that value 1. Okay, so that is by substituting n value 0 in the given del of 0 into e power 2 into 0. We know that the value of del of 0 1 into e power 0. We know that the value of e power 0 value is 1, that is 1 into 1, which is equal to 1. And let us do one more problem, that is summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity del of n plus 1 into x of n. ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు గివెన్ ప్రాబ్లంలో ఈ ఫంక్షన్ వాల్యూని 1 చేయాలి అంటే ఎన్ వాల్యూ ఎంత సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసుకోవాలి, ఇది డెల్ ఆఫ్ 0 లాగా రావాలి. అంటే బై సబ్స్టిట్యూటింగ్ ఎన్ వాల్యూ -1 తీసుకున్న -1 + 1 0, అంటే డెల్ ఆఫ్ 0 వాల్యూ 1 అవుతుంది కాబట్టి. ఓకే ఓకే రైట్, let us do the solution. Summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity del of n plus 1 into x of n is equal to, ఇప్పుడు n వాల్యూ ఎంత సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయమన్నాను, -1, ఎందుకని ఈ వాల్యూ మొత్తాన్ని 1 చేసుకోవాలి కాబట్టి. ఓకే, ప్లస్ 1 ఇంటూ ఎక్స్ ఆఫ్ -1, సో డెల్ ఆఫ్ 0 into x of -1. We know that the del 0 value ఎంత, n value 0 అయితే, so del of n which is equal to del of 0 which value is equal to 1 కదా. okay, so 1 into x of -1 which is equal to x of -1. In this way we can solve the summations. Thank you.